Okay, it's like, okay, with the Pluto flyby, okay, like you have to build a server that's going to be able to be like so redundant that you could stop, reboot, reformat, reinstall, at 6.8 billion miles from the Earth. You know what I mean? And so, what am I looking for here? I need to smoke. I build servers. That's what I used to do. So I had a lot of secrets, right? And then as you go into an environment like that, you're surrounded. At first, there's like the awestruck nature of walking in the doors at NASA, just like, my mother, your grandmother, okay, on my side, evil creature, everything that God detests. That woman is so wretchedly vile and wicked. But just like Lucifer, they come with a smile, and they make you believe anything, right? They'll work on people's naivete, their prejudices, you know what I mean? Like prejudging prejudices. Like, I don't know if you can see my teeth, they're broken and stuff like that. Most people, when I walk down the street, right, you see my teeth and they think that that it's like a drugs, that you're doing like the drugs, and that the what do they call it, the tweaksters, okay? Like, I don't know, I had to Google it to figure shit out and it's like that. Like your mother, example. She was on, like, when she told me, like, when we first kind of met and we're going out type of thing, she used to tell me that she, you trying to meet each other and do the plumage, be impressive, and she's trying to be impressive, and so you're trying to, like, I don't know what the fuck she's talking about, but sound like you know what the fuck you're talking about for a second. You know what I mean? That kind of shit. I don't know if you've ever been there yet, but anyway, she was telling me about, like, her stories of Friday night adventures and getting wasted on mountainsides with bunches of people and running around and and UFO stories, and I just, it's like someone with a flashlight, you know what I mean? But anyway, but they were on drugs. They called it speed. I don't know what the fuck a speed is, okay? Like, I didn't grow up with that shit, I was, I'm Greek Sicilian, so it's like Orthodox Greeks. That is like foreboding. Hold on. But I did smoke tobacco, and I drink milk. I don't drink alcohol. Never did. Not recovering. I just never started. Wasn't invited. And so, like, I had a communion wine, if you consider it to be like that. It was called communion. That's another story all in itself. But anyway, so I don't drink. And so I don't know, like, I've had a drink before, like, I've gone through baptism and communion and things like that, but, like, not like a drink and stuff like that. Like, so there was one time, your mother and I were trying to find the combination of a home and a job at the same time, and you have work will travel type of thing, and so we got I think we went out to Idaho, Coeur d'Alene, Heart of the Owl, but drove kind of like halfway across the country, really, to get there. And it was just like, I was like, Mars or bust, you know what I mean? Like, we're driving, I'm just like, we are gonna get there, you know what I mean? And just, so it's kind of like I gotta be really careful about what I say here, and so I'm really, if you see me pausing for a second, sorry. I look like shit, I smell like shit, we've been on lockdown for 1.5 years, and so it's like, if you're my son, then you're gonna, like, you will know that if you don't shave for 14 days to flatten the curve, if you don't shave for 2 weeks, I ran out of shaving cream and I didn't use the internet, so I didn't know that there was even a lockdown until I got to the damn grocery store, and, like, there was nothing. I couldn't get toilet paper, I couldn't get anything. And so I was just like, well, fuck, dude, now what? And so now I've got a beard and I look like this, but anyway. There was a time after I was with your mother that I had to go on. When they say women and children first, that means like when the ship is sinking, like the Titanic, that you get the women off the boat first, because that when you toss the children to the women, that they can catch the children and get them into the boat. You know what I mean? And so that in itself is one. That in itself is one. And so that's what I did. Women and children first. Okay? But the rationale for it, and so there's a marking here point. It's already 20 minutes into this. I'm sitting here talking, and my neighbor sits there and slams the hell out of everything all the time, keeps pounding the building. So if you hear someone pounding, it's because I walk like a mouse around this place and like try not to make any sounds. But all of a sudden, if I get to speak like every time she's like, and it's just like fucking echoes through the walls. But because I don't talk to anybody, so it's like, but now I'm talking, so she's like slamming on the walls. And honestly, she can go fuck herself. I don't give a fucking shit. Sets less, dude. But just because she's she's a real piece of work, and so like I don't get involved with neighbors and stuff like that, but like she's like a scammer type, you know what I mean, that like they get free this and free that and free this and free the other thing and stuff like that, and just like I'm not willing to sell my soul for free shit, you know what I mean? So two different kind of ways of thinking here. But anyway, what the hell is I talking about? Drinking? No, I don't drink. There's a point I got a lead on a job or a lead on a place to live or something like that, and after everything fell apart with your mother, it was basically like, your mother is a wonderful person. Let me kind of step back for a second, because I've got like 15 different stories happening all at once. Your mother as a person, like, is just a wonderful. She's definitely a bit of a. She's a Scorpio. I'm a Gemini. You know what I mean? Like, I talk fast, I think fast, I know a little bit about everything, that kind of thing. She's a kind of really emotionally possessive. You know what I mean? Like, if you're my son and she's your mother, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. She wants what she wants when she wants, because she wants it, and all hell's standing in the way if she doesn't get it. Okay? Red in the face, you think the flames of Valhalla. You know what I mean? But anyway. I'm not trying to speak ill of your mother. I'm actually giving reference to things that are, 20 odd years ago, so God only knows how she is today. Hopefully she's figured shit out, but when it came to this tug of war and push and shove type of, not literally, but the end of our time with each other was one where I was working at NASA. I was pulling a 6-figure income, and all I was thinking about is that every day at lunch, I'm playing hockey with all the other flyboys from the Marines and the Navy boys and the Air Force boys. We're all playing hockey at the top of the tunnel, and then the guys in my department. Okay, so like, I was with the nerds. You know what I mean? I do, like I said, I do nerd stuff, and again, I can't talk about a lot of it. I can't. That was the issue. Still is. And so, I don't know, if I'm going to be putting this tape up there on the inner zones, I'm going to end up like fucking Arkansas-ed, or, I'm going to end up fucking disappeared. You know what I mean? Like, hold on. It's 2:30 in the morning, dude, and I just got an idea after falling asleep in prayer, and the idea, again, I'm going to change subjects for a second. I don't have anything written down, so I can't just go through like bullet points and just like hit subject points, and if you watch something on a YouTube's or whatever, it's like people are just like reading from a script that they wrote earlier. Like, I don't have any of that shit written down. I've got like, I got 3 computers on my desk. I got a thing over here and a set of servers and some other shit. It's just, I got a bunch of computers and like nothing written down for this subject matter. So, please bear with me. It's 25 on the dot. nothing in it. It's just tobacco. But like, think of numbers. Smoke a pack of cigarettes, right? That's an easy number. Say $5 a pack. Okay, $5 a pack. Pack a day. That's $150 a month. 2 packs a day. That's $300 a month. 3 is $450. Then it's 6, $750. Stacks up on 9. I mean, it goes on. Through with them, but like perpetuum. But sorry about that. Stuttering. What am I trying to say here? I can go and get a bag of pipe tobacco, and then it's just like, get a pound for $6. It'll last me 2 months. That $6 over 2 months is $3 a month. $3 a month over 30 days is 10 cents a day. So I can smoke like a king for 10 cents a day, or I can go broke, spending like, pretty hefty penny on cigarettes. And so it's a nice luxury, but in order to kind of get through, I smoke a pipe nowadays. But anyway, what was I talking about? Again, like, see how now I've kind of like regained my composure a little bit? I tried to. Okay, like when I first click record, alright, but like, again, when I start talking on a subject, I'll start crying again, like you saw me in the beginning. So again, like, 25, 30 minutes into it, whatever, and I'm not trying to be some YouTube guy. I'm not trying to go out and make clicky friends and all that other stuff. I'm really just trying to find you, okay? And I went to sleep. I was trying to go to sleep, and it's just like, if you've ever had those dreams that are kind of like riding a bolt of lightning, just like, you ask for a dream, and then all of a sudden you're like, and then just fucking information comes to you, and then all of a sudden, stop. And you're like, you wake up and you're like, I have an idea. It's just, that's what happened an hour or two ago, and I woke up, it's only a couple hours ago, because it's pushing almost, it's 2:41 in the morning right now. And so, I was praying to God, I was praying, God, Lord Jesus, I don't care about me. My trying to find you, as much as it hurts, is not for me. It's for you. What am I talking about? My overriding concerns is that I know what I had to battle against in the process of trying to keep career and child. Yeah? I had to make a decision. Either what's called green breaking a horse. I grew up on 300 acres, so like I know how to work on a ranch. Okay, like we had equine, bovine, canine, swine, felines, all the irons. And so when you you get a fresh horse out of auction, okay, especially government auctions, Mustangs, lots of Mustangs, they're real wild at heart, you know what I mean? And so you got to go and break that horse to be able to put a saddle on it. If you want to go roping, throw a fucking rope and then you dally up, But like, if you want to be able to throw a rope around a steer, head and heel, whatever you want to do, okay, like getting cowboy shit going on, sorry. You're going to have to break that horse. Trying to make an analogy here. Most people go and break a horse by binding its leg up and running it backwards and all the other shit. I don't like that. I don't go that route. I'll usually go out with a couple sacks of, fresh apples, you know what I mean, and take a bite, share, and come sniffing next thing you know, and all that kind of stuff. You're making some friends, all that business. Okay, that's how I like to break a horse. I really like to kind of bond with the creature, the animal. Horses and dogs are my best friends, and so like people are interesting. You know what I mean? But like horses and dogs, that's where I'm at. But anyway, what the hell was I talking about?